Good day. Welcome to Mayor King's TV News. I am Matsu Opamitorishe and here are the headlines. Tinubu and Macron hold talks as US fact-finders arrive. Abandoned teen mother seeks help to clear 570,000 naira hospital bill. TikTok restricts Nigerian users from going live at night. NFF confirms Super Eagles, Egypt react friendly to hold December 16th. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu and his French counterpart Emmanuel Macron on Sunday held talks on security crisis facing the country, touching on areas of collaboration. The telephone conversation held at United States delegation comprising the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria and other top officials with the National Security Advisor Niu Rabrado in Abuja on reported Christian persecution and killings in the country. In a message posted on X on Sunday, Macron said he spoke with President Tinubu and affirmed that France will strengthen its partnership with Nigerian authorities. Macron also stated that in fulfillment of Tinubu's request, his government will cooperate with the federal government to provide support for the affected populations. Meanwhile, Macron's statement follows a wave of gun attacks and kidnappings, particularly in schools and communities across the northern region, that have drawn international condemnation. The French leader's solidarity comes after Tinubu swore in a new Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, with a charge to deliver quick results. Recalling that on November 26, Tinubu declared a nationwide security emergency, ordering the army, police and intelligence services to immediately expand recruitment and deploy thousands of additional personnel. A 19-year-old girl, Juliet, stuck in Delta Hospital after emergency surgery and seeks 570,000 naira support. Unable to leave a private hospital in Sapele due to unpaid medical bills following an emergency cesarean section, the procedure resulted in the loss of her baby, leaving her emotionally and financially overwhelmed. She said in a viral video that her boyfriend and his family abandoned her shortly after the surgery on November 1st. According to Juliet, she had been staying with the family before complications forced her to be rushed to the hospital. Juliet said she had remained in the hospital for over a month before she cannot afford the outstanding bill of 570,000 naira. She noted that only her grandmother visits occasionally, while nurses have been providing food during her stay. She has appealed to well-meaning Nigerians to assist her so she can settle the bill and return home. The Federal High Court in Abuja has rejected an application filed by the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu seeking his transfer from the Sokoto Correctional Center to a custodial facility within the Federal Capital Territory or neighboring Nasarawa State. Kanu, through the Legal Aid Council, had approached the court with an expert application requesting an order directing the federal government or the Nigerian Correctional Center to immediately move him from Sokoto to either Kuje Custodial Center in Abuja or Kefi Custodial Center in Nasarawa State. In alternative, he asked to be transferred to any custodial facility within the court's jurisdiction, including Suleja or Kefi, to enable him to effectively pursue his appeal. However, Justice James Omotosho on Monday declined the request, ruling that such an order could not be granted without hearing from the federal government. The judge further directed Kanu to convert through the expert application into a motion on notice and serve all parties to allow fair hearing. Now on the entertainment news. TikTok has announced a temporary restriction on access to its live feature during late night hours for users in Nigeria. The social media platform has issued an in-app notice to creators to inform them. According to notice, their decision is part of an ongoing safety investigation. It was revealed at midnight Nigerian time on Sunday when the platform sent a system notification to users stating live notices. Live sections became inaccessible between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., with affected accounts displaying no access label. The restriction also prevents creators from viewing live broadcasts from other countries. Now on the foreign news. U.S. President Donald Trump has flagged potential concerns over Netflix's planned $72 billion deal to buy Warner Brothers Discovery movie studio and popular HBO streaming networks. At an event in Washington, D.C. on Sunday, he said Netflix has a big market share and the firm's combined size could not be a problem. Also on Friday, the two companies said they had reached an agreement to bring Warner Brothers franchise like Harry Potter and Game of Thrones to Netflix, creating a new media grant. The planned deal, which has raised concerns among some in the industry, is yet to be approved by the competition authorities. However, the BBC has contacted Warner Brothers, Netflix and the White House for comments. Highlighting the launch in 1997 as a postal DVD rental business, Netflix has grown to become the world's largest subscription streaming service. The deal, the biggest film industry has been seen in a long time, would cement its number one position. Under the agreement, several global entertainment franchises such as Looney Tunes, The Matrix, and Lord of the Rings would move to Netflix. The deal is expected to be completed after Warner Brothers splits its business in the second half of 2026. Now on the sports news. The Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) on Monday announced the new date for the pre-2025 African Cup of Nations friendly between Super Eagles and Pharaohs of Egypt. According to NFF, the friendly, which was earlier scheduled to hold on Sunday 14 December, has now been shifted to Tuesday 16 December. The NFF declared that FIFA's decision that clubs can hold on to their players until Monday 15 December before they are released for AFCON 2025 in Morocco. Aside from the postponement, the game will now be practiced March in order to allow the two teams to make use of then 5 substitutes in their counter. The game slated for the Cairo International Stadium will kick off at 8 p.m. Egypt time, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. The Super Eagles are drawn in Group C of the AFCON 2025 finals alongside 2004 champions Tunisia, 1978 runner-ups Uganda and Tanzania. Now a recap on our headlines. Tinubu and Macron hold talks as US fact-finders arrive. Abandoned teen mother seeks help to clear 570,000 naira hospital bill. TikTok restricts Nigerian users from going live at night. NFF confirms Super Eagles Egypt pre-AFCON friendly to hold December 16th. That's the news as detailed by Timiola Emanuela. I am Matsu Opemitorishe. Thanks for watching.